Nobody is revolted by anything anymore, whether it's demonic or sexualization. Like, it doesn't matter, and kids can just watch anything, and apparently it's harmless. And now there is some pushback. The people have said, "Hey, you know what? That's it. We're not having that."
Well, hey, welcome to What Was That About? Thank you for joining us for today's episode. I'm Moses Khan. I'm here with Dr. Tony Saldano, who's the lead pastor of All People's Church in Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever had rabbit?
No. And I don't want to.
Oh, it's very good for you, actually.
It's a very Italian thing, isn't it?
It can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you saying rabbits are Italian?
No,
Oh,
but
it's in our cuisine.
yeah.
Did you see what I did there?
I know.
I did a segue for you.
Did you?
Rabbit. But
No way. Were you thinking about that this whole time?
oh,
We're talking about Bad Bunny. Yes. Well, we're not only talking about Bad Bunny. We are talking about the Super Bowl halftime and all the controversy that it has sparked.
by the way, can you not have a dumber name
Bad Bunny.
than Bad Bunny?
He's a bad bunny.
Isn't there like a Psycho? What is that brand? Psycho?
Oh my gosh.
Is it a Psycho Bunny? So we have a Bad
Yeah,
Bunny, a Psycho
that's a
Bunny.
brand.
You know, I grew up with Bugs Bunny. He was cool.
Shout out Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
All right. A lot of controversy. I heard Ice is going to show up at the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Ice or Ice Cube?
No, Ice.
Oh. Is that another?
Ice Cube is a rapper.
Okay.
Ice is
To get Bad Bunny?
yeah. But I think he's anyways. I don't know how this episode is going to fly over. But here it is. Let's talk about it though. What do you think? So, one, there's a lot of people upset about why is Bad Bunny doing the halftime thing while all this immigration stuff is happening. Other people are saying it's the best thing because he's Spanish while this whole immigration stuff is happening, to have him be the halftime show. And then on the other side, there is some Christians rising up saying, hey, why don't we create our own halftime show that people can come to rather than supporting Super Bowl's halftime show?
Let me just say, I'm not sure who in the NFL makes these decisions, but there seems to be this bizarre trend towards, if it's not sexualization on whatever side of the equation you want to be on, then there is, this clear occultic thing and symbols and signs that they do that are clear. They're very clear. That are done on stage. Like what was hidden before is out in the open. And somebody is making a decision, to bring these performers, whatever they may be, whatever their background. Like, to me, there's other Spanish, acts that are incredibly talented that could be brought on. This individual is completely immoral. And makes no bones about it, right? In his sexuality, in his songs, in his communication, like he's just downright demonic. And of all the people, I guess the outcry is, of all the people to pick, why would you pick someone like this? Now, you said, there have been other individuals, maybe they're not cross-dressers, but maybe they barely have any clothes on.
Yeah.
And, I guess my concern, I know we're going to launch from this, but my concern is, man, you have a lot of eyes that are on this halftime show. I've had people in my home, for the halftime show where people have had to literally cover the eyes of their children or remove them from the room because they didn't want them exposed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the Beyonce.
You've had people over
Shakira.
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not just for the halftime show. I just want to clarify.
Yeah. Although they don't watch football. No, but it's a popular.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
popular
During that
thing.
time, it's like, okay, kids, look away. Yeah.
Yeah, but but the halftime shows, that's part of the whole
100%.
enchilada. So
Yeah.
what I did there too. And so
You're really on today.
and so that they're like, you know what, kids, you can't watch this. We can't have it exposed to this. Well, that to me is horrible. But it says to me there's a trajectory, whether it's of the nation, of the morality of the nation, but of the people that clearly have an incredible influence in those, I think it's 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're making some bizarre choices, and people, I think, have had enough.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was I don't know, was it Jackson's sister? Was that the Super Bowl where there was the robe malfunction? Timberlake, I don't know.
Yeah.
Was that this,
Yeah. Janet Jackson and Timberlake. Yes.
So, and here again, people didn't believe that that's what it was. Was it really?
Who knows?
But like when you look at the bigger picture, you have to ask yourself, what's really going on here? Is this about entertainment? Is there something deeper?
Yeah.
And again, like who is making these calls? Like who is making these decisions?
I mean, at the end of the day, I think whatever celebrity you give that platform to, they're going to represent themselves. And so
this is who I am, right?
This is who I am. So it's if this is the kind of person they are, I mean, you can find out from watching their own, music videos, listening to their lyrics, this is what this person is. And so you give him or her that platform, well, they're going to represent, who they are. This is who I am, right? And so, I don't know who's making the decisions. I don't know if it's, hey, this is supposed to be family friendly or not. But clearly there has been in the past, and there continues to be, I guess, this overly sexual, occultic performances.
And I guess there must be an appetite for it, right? Because if people
100%.
are watching it, desiring it, not being, and here's my concern is the whole desensitization, right? We're not revolted. Like it's almost like let's push it a little more. Let's push it a little more. Nobody is revolted by anything anymore, whether it's demonic or sexualization. Like it doesn't matter. And kids can just watch anything, and apparently it's harmless. And now there is some pushback. The people have said, "Hey, you know what? That's it. We're not having that.
Yeah,
or at least we don't want to watch it." Right?
Yeah. So there's some pushback, and I don't think it's related to Bad Bunny. I think it's related to just the halftime show and the Super Bowl in general. For Christians to go, hey, what if there was an alternative? Like we know historically the Super Bowl's halftime isn't something that's really family friendly, and so what if there's an alternative that's Christian? We get together, we sing about the Lord, glorify God, and that way we're not giving money to this organization and everybody that's involved.
Yeah, this is Turning Point. So
Turning Point. And then there was actually Forrest Frank. And so he got on social media, and then he also said, hey, I don't know who would be down, but I want to reach out to any artists who would be down to do a Christian version of this. And so it's happening on multiple levels. And
I just want to go on record. I don't think every aspect of entertainment has to be Christian per se. But to me there's just a level of decency and a level of just entertainment that is no longer there. And to me, it's this agenda. It's this agenda that gets pushed. And there's always this connection between the occult and sexuality. And the more the demonic and the diabolical is involved, the more bizarre and weird the sexuality part of it becomes. So to me, it's not even just about songs and lyrics and entertainment. There's something very sinister and intentional that is being communicated. And that is my issue. So, as I said to you off camera, we can either complain and critique, or, I'm so thankful that people are actually standing up and saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we create our own. Maybe we create our own. Because my understanding is these people are not even paid by the NFL. It's at their cost. These entertainers have to come at their cost,
right?
And produce. But to your point, this is the platform where they can express who they are. So if you're giving them, I think it's, I don't have the numbers. It is probably, when you look at the TV ratings, it has to be right up there with the most watched event, if you will,
for sure,
on the calendar. Like this is huge. This is big time.
Yeah.
We're talking millions and millions of eyes, right?
Yeah. 100%. So do you think that's a good idea, that we have a Christian alternative? Do you think that's something people would actually tune into? Is that worth it doing? Is that money well spent?
Well, listen, I do. I think let's be creative. Let's be innovative. Let's see what the numbers would actually be. I think you'd be shocked. I think you'd be shocked. Obviously the people that are in the stadium are in the stadium.
Yeah.
I think we would be pleasantly surprised by the amount of people that would turn off the quote unquote NFL entertainment especially in America. You have a lot of
it's quite
Christians.
a big
and
idol.
Yeah. But here again, to me, it's like, even if we just got back to just pure entertainment, like there are a lot of good entertainers there that are not necessarily preaching or singing gospel songs per se, but they're just decent people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're good songwriters. They're entertainers. They don't need to be foul and overly sexualized and all the rest of it. Let's go back to some decency and order. I haven't done the history of it. I'd like to. Maybe I should do this for myself. Is go back and maybe watch the programs of maybe 10, 15 years ago compared to what they are today, and where did it change? Where did it change? Because I guarantee you, leadership changed. There was a whole different mantra and direction. Something happened somewhere.
Yeah.
And they just keep moving,
For sure.
the envelope. And by the way, it's not only the Super Bowl. I mean, have you ever watched these like opening festivities to the Olympics? I mean, they're just insane. I'm like, how is that even entertaining? It's bizarre. We're living now in the era of the bizarre, and you just kind of keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And I think people just sometimes watch for the intrigue, but they don't understand the danger. There are dangers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if maybe we should do a program on this. Is it K-pop? What is this this new demon chasing cartoon that's on Netflix? Have you heard of this?
I have.
Am I saying it correctly?
Well, K-pop is a music genre.
No, okay, so it's K something.
And it's
These demon hunters.
yes.
What? Maybe our producer knows.
Can look it up or something. Anyways.
But even the whole premise there, we should do a program on this, is how they defeat demons with music and different things. But here's the catch. At the end of it, the main leader is actually a demon who at the end of the story embraces their identity, embraces themselves. So here you're lured into believing, here again, right? The whole hero becomes the anti-hero, right? That at the end, it's a demon who does good and embraces their identity and see there's good in all of us. And everything is to just desensitize until we're completely numb to all that is going on in the world. And this continual bombardment of children, in particular, whether it's the Super Bowl, whether it's their programs. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of people have revolted and canceled their Netflix because of this. And so that's good. To me, I'm like, you know what? We need a pushback. But with pushback, I think we need an alternative.
That's great,
If we're going to complain, if we're going to critique, if we're not happy, okay, what are we going to produce? What are we going to bring to the table? That, by the way, maybe non-Christians would go, yeah, you know what? I would rather watch that than what they are displaying. And I still believe there are people like that. I really do.
That's good. Yeah, no, I love that.
Anyway, are you coming over? You know what's funny? At halftime, I barely watch that thing because I'm serving people, but I don't know. We have a lot of people that are into it. So
yeah. I think if Taylor Swift said yes, then Bad Bunny wouldn't have had the opportunity to play this year. But anyways.
Which one's worse, the witch or Bad Bunny? I'm not sure which is worse.
Oh my gosh. You let us know in the comments. All right, let's wrap up. This is a good take. Listen, thank you for joining us for today's episode. But please let us know in the comment section what you think about this. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If this episode blessed you or you thought it was insightful, please consider subscribing and sharing it with a couple people you know. Pastor, thank you for this conversation.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. We'll see you next time.